my god, welcome to my video. Ah, that was my new intro. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it? It took me a really long time to do, so I hope you enjoyed it. It's a kind of thank you for the 100 plus subscribers. So yeah. So today I'm going to be doing a book haul on 3 classics that I'm going to read soon. I got these books from my dad's bookshelf and he's let me borrow them. So I thought, why not share it with you lot and tell you what they are, read the backs, and see what you have to think about them. First of all, I'm going to start off with War of the Worlds by H.G.Wells. This is the front cover. It's quite simple. It's quite thin. And I'm really excited to read this. I'll read the back of the blurb for you so you can get a gist of what the book is about if you haven't read it before. Now it says, the night after a shooting star is seen streaking through the sky from Mars, a cylinder is discovered in Horsell Common near London. At first, naive locals approach the cylinder armed with just a white flag, only to be quickly killed by an all-destroying heat ray as terrifying tentacle invaders emerge. Soon the whole of human civilization is under threat, as powerful Martians build gigantic killing machines, destroying all in their path with their black gas and burning rays, and feast upon warm blood of trapped, still living human prey. The forces of Earth, however, may prove harder to beat them than they first appear. Now, that sounds amazing. I am so excited to read this book. I've watched the film a couple of times and it was brilliant, and I'd love to see how they've translated the film and the book and what's different and what's the same. So if you've read this book, let me know below. Tell me what you think about it. Also, if you think you'd like to see a book review on it, let me know, and when I'll read it, I'll do one for you. So yeah, that is The War of the Worlds. Next book I've got is John Stienbeck's Of Mice and Men. I've read this book before a couple of times, and I read it for my English GCSE, which I did a couple of years ago. I really enjoyed this book that I read it over and over again. I'm going to read the back for you. I know a lot of you have read it, but some may not. So I'll read the back and tell you what it's kind of about, and then we'll talk. So George and Lenny are itinerant farm workers, one of nimble wits and the other of huge physique, whose simply arrangement keeps them in work. Labouring from dawn till dusk, they both have a dream to keep them going, that one day they'll have enough money to buy a small ranch for their own and keep cows and chickens and rabbits. But even his best friend and mentor can't save Lenny from his worst enemy, his own strength. Now, this book is about 2 men who go through life and tell their story, and it's all about the American dream. And the American dream is obviously to have enough money to buy your own farm and work and live off your own produce, and have a happy, healthy life. This is what the 2 men, George and Lenny, want to aspire to in this book, but something happens and it leaves you speechless at the end. So yeah, I read this book. I'd love to know below what you thought about it if you've read it, and if you haven't, if you'd like to see a book review, let me know. Let's get talking about this, because I can talk about this book for ages. I wrote a massive essay on it, so, why not talk with you guys? The next book is Life of Pi, and I'm going to murder this, but I think it's Yann Martel, possibly. I've murdered it. Let me know below if I've murdered it. I'm sorry. But this is Life of Pi. It's a very famous book. I'm not sure if it's classed as a classic, but to me it's going to be a classic. I've had so many amazing reviews. I've watched the film. I cried about 4 times. I'm just going to put it out there, yes, I cried. It was amazing. The cinematic experience, I've never seen anything like it before. So I'll read the back of the book for you, and if you've already read this book, let me know in the comments what you think. But here we go. After the tragic sinking of a cargo ship, one solitary lifeboat remains bobbing on the wild blue Pacific. The only survivors from the wreck are a 16-year-old boy named Pi, a hyena, a zebra with a broken leg, a female orangutan, and a 450-pound Royal Bengal tiger. Now, I don't want to go into too much detail about this because I don't want to ruin the movie if somebody hasn't seen it, or ruin the book. But let's just say, this book, I'm sure, is going to make me cry. If the film made me cry, the book will definitely make me cry. It's about the boy's experience of being stranded on a boat with a Bengal tiger, and how he copes with it, and what happens while he's, stranded for weeks and weeks on this boat. So yeah, that's that book. I'm really excited to read it. let me know below if you'd like me to do a book review once I have. So they are the 3 books. I'm really excited to read them, and I will be reading them as soon as I finish the Mortal Instruments series. So yeah, thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for everything you've done for me over the past couple of weeks. You're all amazing. And for that, I think I'm going to have to do a little dance.